I think I'm gonna do this amber, violet, violet.
Good day.
Oh, nope. I don't have violet. I have indigo. I'm a moron. Violet's all the way up there. What did I have? Replenishing. Maybe I go with replenishing remedies then. I was reading it wrong. I only have... Intelligence, might, quick step. There's chance to suppress spell damage and movement speed. So do we want flasks or spell suppression and movement speed? That would give us like 73% spell suppression. There's increased evasion rating and armor. And 12 to all elemental resistances. What would that do? Right, yeah, my shield's currently not giving me any bonuses. No. That's because I have my amulet off in the blight thing. My shield was working fine when I was in a map. So cloth and chain gives me 4,766 effective hit pool. What was that one that was... No. No. Quick step. Quick step I don't think... gives me 2,100 effective hit pool. Cloth and chain gives me 4,700 effective hit pool. And the resistances are nice. I might be able to switch some resistances to like a mix with chaos. What was I trying to get? Cloth and chain. I think I'm going to take cloth and chain. That seems pretty budget. What was the other one? I think cloth and chain. I'm going to do that. I'm doing it. Just kind of shit or get off the pot here. All right, I got to go feed the dog. Apparently the kids are giving my wife trouble going to bed, so I'll be right back. Yeah, I mean, that puts our resists now at above 125, so we should be good from, you know, some scary stuff. Yeah, so I don't really need any of that. I could come in here and just get more chance for an abyss, if that's how I think I'm going to do my experience farm, instead of going anywhere else. That's the extra harvest experience. That's 3 points away. I think I'm gonna take this extra chance for an Abyss. Actually, you know what? If I'm not gonna be using Scarabs, well, I don't want everything else. I just want Abyss. So Stream of Consciousness wouldn't be helpful for me. Because I don't want to be dying because I'm getting a whole bunch of stuff that's, you know, that I don't want to be doing. Abyss I feel pretty good about right now. So like I really need to find a prefix to craft on this ring. Only thing I can think to do is like either reduce mana cost or, you know, non-channeling skills have reduced mana cost. I don't think I can do increased damage. I don't know. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run an ad. We got one coming up anyways. I mean, oh, the light. Son of a biscuit. I don't know if I have the scours right now to do that, but it might be worthwhile. What are my... Like, this is cold and lightning right now. I can make this lightning and chaos. Or I just keep them high and just not worry about chaos. I mean, I suppose I could always throw an amethyst flask if I was getting nervous, but somewhere I'd probably have to take off like my quicksilver flask, unfortunately. I mean, we're not really trying to go fast, so it might not be the worst thing in the world if I did want to throw in like an amethyst flask to do to have that protection, you know, and just live with slower movement speed. But because I don't really use my quicksilver to get around, you know, I pop it when I need to like have the defensiveness of moving quicker out of areas. So what do I have in here? Volcano is a totem. Area contains many totems. That's not my favorite. That's... Let's see. We'll use the canaries. It'll be fine. I haven't done any extra fizz damage maps, so we'll have to see. You know, I may not want to be in here, and hopefully I make that decision before we die. Trying to like take a little bit of range damage so I can get a sense. I mean, I don't think anything would be enough to one-shot me. It would just be an issue if I got into a group and then the group was really deadly. Well, the canaries are staying alive. Those can be hard. Those can be bad because those porcupine spikes are a lot of fizz damage. I remember hearing about that. I was watching a video about like Zizarin has a video for like, you know, so you want to try hardcore. I mean, it's not geared towards Gauntlet, but it's geared towards like things that, you know, tips for hardcore. Hit hard, hit once. I don't think there's anything I want out of you. Yeah, there's nothing you're offering that makes me want to take on a metamorph. Okay, so unfortunately I don't like how slow it is just going like map at a time right now, but like that's kind of what I have to do. Like I don't really like chains 2 times. See, now we're gonna get into really nasty stuff. Right? Two unique bosses. It's not great in the Haunted Mansion. That's our best bet. That's our best bet. Well, I think what's going to help me some with that is I have a lot of things I want to do in League now that, you know, aren't, like, will keep me occupied while I push on a level. Whoa! Something hit kind of hard. It's a Revenant Spike or something. Like they have a chance to impale, just don't get near them. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I just did that for my last one, and I didn't like what I rolled. And I didn't have any more regals, and I didn't have any more scours, so I had to do a little chaos spam. So a lot going on in there. I got him before he did any like chaos pillars, which was super useful. No, I don't really. No, I don't want any of that. Get out of here. Is that Brutus lead sprinkler? It is Brutus lead sprinkler. It's crater. Fire lady? Precinct, I'm legit scared of. I don't think we're gonna try Precinct, because that's the Chaos boss at the back end. She's nasty. I don't think I have any interest in that. Don't want vulnerability, that's for sure. Nope. Let's just say no. How's about no? Alright, I guess we're gonna go back to running some of our white maps for now. Tier 4s and whatnot. Someone solo delve to 250. Giddy up.
You get my pride, you blood
I can't seem to get them to attack where I want them to attack. Whoa!
This one's going to hurt, isn't it?
There's a lot happening here.
I just can't bring myself to care.
I care much less about this now that I got my trigger craft.
My regards. You should have given them the... You're a smart one, Exile.
I can still
Let's do something else. If you think I'm going to...
The price is paying. I'm ill fit for this duty. You've proven that quite clearly.
Who are your
This is a
rivals?
crime worthy of death. I
Guff?
cannot
No.
to look for more.
You can just go on your way. Go about your business.
Blessings.
I don't know that I have anything to discover on these. Oh, there's an unveil. As is that. Ooh, my carrion golem. Right? Oh boy, that was not my favorite thing. Crystal skin. I hate it. Am I in the sanctum? Oh god, there's like a god touched here. That Kataba touched. What a junk drop. What a junk drop. Oh, that's right. There's like more monsters now. Hey! Whew. Oh boy. Superior increased crit damage support. 5,000 vivid life force profit from 2 maps. Yeah, I mean, you're at that place where like the only way to go, only direction for you to go is up. The rich get richer, for sure. I think it's just 3 floors total on this map. Hey, volcanic fissure. I almost don't want to do that Syndicate encounter. I worry that Syndicate's getting kind of rippy. Although at this stage, it should. I mean, I've done tier 5 Syndicate before, but like, there's really. I feel like I have nothing that I want to get from Syndicate right now, so it feels like an unnecessary risk. Right? It's like I just skip it. That's the play, I think. Like, if there's nothing for me to get from it, there's no reason for me to do something that's risky. Like, Abyss is risky. Like, if I get an Abyss at a bad time, you know, that could be really bad, but I'm choosing that for the XP. There's no longer anything I really want out of that. I mean, there might be things I could do if I got a Diadem, which requires fighting Katarina, but I've got the Katarina fight loaded. Like, I could do it right now if I wanted to. Like, You know, and if I happen to get a diadem, like, there are some things that might be easier. Right? And the problem is I don't think I know it well enough not to panic and just be like, oh shit, here it is! Oh! And like, I'm trying to think, like, what would I do with a diadem? Like, I would need less energy shield? Like, I don't know if it would give me enough reservation to squeeze in another aura someplace. And if so, which one would I even do? Like, you know, the build is doing everything I need it to do right now.
Peace to you. My regards.
Who wins?
It's kind of like what I was telling you, like, I wasn't going after these area effects, because, like, I mean, they give me slightly more on my auras. I could take this point at some point for increased effect of non-curse auras from your skills. But honestly, the 6% increased effect from that, it'd almost be better to just take another life node for 5% life. Like, I can see maybe grabbing like a life on kill, but I don't know. Just like one. But it's only 15, so like it's not really worth it for just one. Right. Yeah, rather than making any drastic changes, I agree. Like, I feel like I know what the build can do. I know where its weaknesses are. Like, just kind of slam and jam at this point. I mean, that one abyss was almost half a bar, I think. Which, I mean, granted, it's a lot of abysses to get all the way full, but that's a nice bonus to your leveling. Yeah, I was thinking I could do that. Because I want to point out of the Jun stuff. I knew they were not as easy to come by, but I don't know. I mean, the nice thing I like is you should always be able to have some level of map sustain. Maybe not the high level maps to keep pushing, but with, you know, you're guaranteed to have one map drop if you if you haven't gotten your map yet, you need to kill everything. I thought it was a guaranteed map drop. I know you were struggling some, but I thought it was supposed to be, or no, it's a 2% chance for a connected map from a monster, so it's not really guaranteed, but I feel like it's rare that I don't get one map. Well, and I don't know without the other shrine nodes if this one shrine was really worth taking, or if a strong box would have been better. Yeah, but again, I hardly have any unmakings. Now this is actually a kind of a scary one to do because it's basically Weaver and she has some heavy hits that she can deal, but full clear. I like it. Gonna have to go in next map. Ow, my eye's itching. Just blink harder. Ooh, that's the kind of stuff that'll get you wrecked. It's that kind of stuff that makes me feel like that flask charges one might be good, because there are some times when I do seem to get stuck without flask charges. Like I try to be careful and not like overdo it when I get scared. But I am prone to scared flasking. It's something that happens. Oh. This is not something that I like. What is this over here? What is throwing me that? What is shooting flames at me from across the map? I can tell I'm gripping the mouse extra tight too, because like my support fingers are sore. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've been doing them pretty consistently when they show up. But I make sure I have like my extra skeletons and stuff ready to go, so that I'm not like surprised by anything. Boy. I'm going to the merchant. We'll solve whatever happens after that. But let's see here. I mean, I might as well get the wooden effigy, right?
This should help.
Okay. You said that and I was like, maybe? Like, I don't actually know. I don't feel like it's deadly. I mean, Esh is scary, but the other ones aren't so bad. Now that we're getting some higher monster level, it'd be nice if somebody dropped a sanctified relic. Right? That's honestly one of the reasons I really like this, is because even though I'm usually good at seeing synergies, like I can't just look in path of, like, I probably could, but like I feel like I'm learning a lot from this, kind of the way like you're learning a lot from doing your theory crafting. Like, because like I like theory crafting, but sometimes I just struggle with it. Wait, what? I came here because I was gonna go somewhere else after, I think. Was this an afflicted fountain, or... No, it's a regular fountain. Because, like, there's a lot of stuff I'm doing with this build that I've never done before. Both from like damage priorities and Even just going Guardian, like I've never really done Guardian before because it's not very exciting from a DPS perspective, you know? But now that I look at it, like, I think you could easily do Guardian instead of Witch if you wanted a more stable route to high levels. You know? Yeah, the updated PoE wiki is a lot better. How much resolve do I have? Oh, I only have 195. No.
Feed the beast all that it desires.
Oh, traps are faster. 50% increase recovered. Next 10 guards you hit are killed instantly. Oh, and the first one was converted to, okay. What do we get? You can see one fewer room ahead. Alright, well, we're up to 500. Yeah, trap slower. Okay. We're up to almost 580 inspiration. I got one of the first relics I got so far was a cube one that was, or I guess a square, but a square one that was 47 inspiration per affliction. And then I got another one that was like 45 per affliction, but also gave you maximum resolve from using a fountain. And that's been pretty nice. Oh, that's right. So like, what's cool about this one is what I learned with the popcorn SRS is you can let your minions kill it and it doesn't use one of your instant kills. But like if I flame dash through one, I can kill it instantly. It's very, it makes sense. So like that guy, I'll flame dash through and kill him instantly. But like this guy doesn't scare me as much. So I can hang back and it won't use one of my instant kills if my minions do it. I don't know if it's something that like they just haven't noticed or if that's like a feature, not a bug. But it feels like oh. Ow. Chance orbs. That'll help me get some of those orbs of unmaking I'm looking for.
Bow to my sycophants. You seek to
Hey, a sanctified relic!
staring it in the face? How pathetic.
Yay! Be good! Be good! Please don't be trash! Please don't be trash! It's that urn. Okay. 15% increased global accuracy rating. Does that help my minions? If it's global? Or does that do nothing for me? I feel like that's probably gonna do nothing for me. Probably nothing, yeah. That's really sad. But at least one dropped, and I feel like getting the first one, that's the tricky bit. Like now it's gonna rain sanctified relics. Ow.
Another human tempted by power. A mortal after my own heart.
Ooh, increased merchant prices. That's no bueno. Hey, the next minor boon you gain is converted into a major boon. Ah, fiendish wings. Yikes. Ignore the first resolve hit. The first resolve loss from hits in each room. I feel like that one's not nearly as good as they think it is. Like, I think that one's way less good than they think it is. I don't care what that ring is. That's true. It's good for no-hit runs. That's probably the only place it's good. Do I want Scouring Orbs? I am kind of low on Scouring, but we're going to see what we can make happen with... I still have 6 instant kills left as well. Right, yeah. Do we lose 50% for a major boon? I think we do.
Feed the beast.
We're playing fast and loose with our resolve here. And why not? We've got 730 inspiration. Like... Oh yeah, I can't pick up anything. I cannot pick up anything. Just a little bit. Alright, I gotta take this Fitbit off. It's hitting my wrist in just a bad spot. It's really bothering me. Like, not a lot, but enough that I occasionally think about it. And it's that occasionally that I don't like. Alright, I want to go see Lonnie. How many chance orbs do I have? 110? I'm gonna put them all in here so I can see how this is going. I don't need many orbs of unmaking. What is this? Abysses spawn increased monsters? That wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad to go into that, since we're you know, we're leaning on the extra juice there. I don't know that I need much more right now. I mean, there's other points I could probably take off, but I'll keep these map ones. I could take that one off if I got one more. I need to be a little bit better about the whole hideout as lava thing. It's hard to be thinking in terms of speed in this without you know, because I'm trying to stay really focused as well. I am gonna wait on the abyss though. I don't need to like have it run me into like some rare mob. I'm gonna take the old driving adage, like sometimes slow can be fast. But yeah, so part of the reason I think I could probably live without the Quicksilver Flask is when I flask, I'm usually doing the sort of before an engagement flask, and most of the map I'm running around without the extra speed. So I don't know that I would really notice it that much. And then I could put on either a Basalt Flask, which would be a percentage to armor, or you know, an Amethyst Flask. That's crazy. Yeah, I was watching Steel Mage do a lot of like stuff when he had Harvest really stacked, and it was like he was getting a ton of Harvest. Good lord, how far away is this going? Far enough that that guy came up to cause trouble again. Whew. That crystal stuff. That needs to be like right click, bring to front. Like, it does not need to disappear into the background. Ooh, come on, be really good. Minions have a 13% chance to ignite and regenerate life. That is pretty good. "19 monsters remain." I'm honestly surprised they haven't killed me, because I rarely see them. Yeah. I've got sound effects like as the highest thing. Like ambient sound volume is low. Dialogue I actually need to turn up a little bit, I think. Really there's one place you need dialogue, and it's in like some of the high tier fights. Because like you need to be able to hear when Zana's like telling you to come in. Yeah, I put these over here so I could run more maps, but right. That's what I was telling one guy. He was saying he always dies to like the toxic balls, and I was like, you need to. I really wish I could use tier 3 of my